Angela Martin and welcome to this Quickcast. Now in this episode we'll be looking at the new features of Photos version 2, which is the latest upgrade of the Photos management application that comes with the installation of macOS Sierra. Now with Photos version 2, we are able to organize our photos in a new structure called memories. Also we have the ability to find photos through objects contained within that photograph. And finally, we have the ability to do captions as well as text within a photo with the new markup tool. Now, when we open our Photos application, we'll see that there's a new tab button on our toolbar, which is known as Memories. Now, Memories is a new view that not only contains our photos, but also is a preview that is in a slideshow format, as well as the location in terms of where those photos are taken. Now here on my side, I can see that I've got 3 different memories. Now if I should go into any of these memories, let me go with the best of last month, I'll see that it contains a preview of my photos. I can click on Show All, which will then show all of the different photos within that memory. And it will also show the location of where those pictures were taken, as well as some of the related photos. And I can see that there are also additional moments that I can convert into memories. And here I can add the specific memory as a favorite memory, or I can just delete the entire memory as it is. Now, if I do want to play the slideshow outside of the preview, I can just hit the play button, or I can create an album or a self-standing slideshow, or even prints from the photos that's within that memory, or I can share all of the photos in the different options that is presented for me within Photos. Now, in my case, I prefer to use the sidebar view, and as I can see, I've got the Photos, Memories, Shared, and Albums, and Projects tab buttons. Now, if I should switch it to the sidebar, these tab buttons will just become categories within the sidebar. So if I should go to View, Show Sidebar, and I'll see that there's my sidebar on the side, showing my Photos, Memories, there's my Shared category, there's my Albums category, as well as my Projects. Now if I should return back to my Memories, I'm just going to go out of this memory. Now if I do want to create a memory from any of my moments or even collections, I can go back to my Photos and I can go into any of these moments. Let me go into this moment here. So here I can see that it shows me the location where these photos were taken. And now if I should click on the arrow next to the location, it will then give me the preview of what the memory will look like. Show me all the photos, and there I can see the faces of the people within those photos. There it gives me the location of where those photos were taken, and I can just click on Add to Memory. So if I should go to Memories, then I can just click on the arrow to take me back to all the memories, and I'll see that it's now been added to the top as a new memory. Now if I decide to delete any of these memories, I can just double click to go into these memories and scroll right to the bottom and just click on Delete Memory and delete. It will not delete the photos, as I can see. It will still keep the photos within my library, but it will just remove the memory or that particular view of the photos. And there I've got only those 3 memories left. Now one of the new features is that we can find photos with looking through its objects. So here I've returned now back to all of my moments, and now I am able to find a group of photos by just looking for certain objects. For instance, I've got some safari photos in my library, and I can use, let's say I want to find photos containing a lion. And there I can see it found 2 photos, which is now found in a category of lion. Or say if I've now taken photos with different pets, let's go with dogs. So if I go dog, there I can see I've got 5 photos of dogs. If I double click on it, it will show me those 5 photos. And I can just click on cancel to take me back. Or let's say if I want to now see photos that shows more of the sky or even mountain. Let me go with sky. And there you can see there are 5 photos that is the emphasis of the sky. And then I can also go into, let's say, showing me photos of cars. And there I can see there are 7 photos that contains a vehicle, and there I see all those 7 photographs. So a nice feature that we can utilize to find a group of photos using different objects within a photo. Now, another feature of Photos version 2 is the ability to add in text as well as other objects within a photo. So if I should take this photo of the nice sunset, I double click on it and I go to the edit button on my toolbar. I'll see that I've got now all my editing tools available. Now what's included is the ability to now, as I mentioned, add in text and other objects. Now to find this tool will be under our markup tool under the extensions button. So if I should go to markup, then in the top left hand corner, see now I've got all of these markup tools available. So I'll start with adding in text. So I'll go to my text button and it gives me my text box, and I can just say that this is sunset at Camps Bay, and I can drag that text box down to the bottom to make it a nice little caption. I can double click on that text box as I want to edit the text, and I can go to my fonts button, and now I can change the font to say to a different font. I can unbold it and I can change the color. I think I'm going to go with this nice green color. I can also add in other objects as mentioned. I can go to my shapes button and maybe add in a nice little speech bubble to my photo, and I'll put it there, but looks like a ship there in the back, and I can double click and I am here. So I can click on save changes, which will apply those changes to the photo, and now I can click on done. Now keep in mind that Photos does a non-destructive editing, which means we can always revert back to the original photo. So even if I click on done, and even if I close down the Photos application, I can always return back to that photo, go to my editing tool, and within my editing tool I'll have the revert to original, which will take the photo back to the state when it was taken. I can click on done, and there I've got that photo as it was before. So these are the 3 new features which is included in Photos version 2. Hope that you enjoyed this Quickcast with me, Angelo Martin, and as always, hope that you have a fantastic day, and goodbye.